Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs!
Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
You can text us. You text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. Or you can call us right now at 877-937-1047. Peyton, what are you worried about here at work?
I'm really worried about the guy who parks next to me in the mornings. So, we get here really early, and most of the time it's, us. It's just us. But sometimes on, some of the lower floors, people come in early as well. And there's this one guy, and he drives this white car, and I always beat him, but he's usually just, walking up right behind me, right? And for probably the last week and a half, his car has been there and it hasn't moved. I haven't seen him. His car's there when I get there in the morning. His car's there when I leave for work in the morning. And I'm really worried about him because you hear of all of these stories of people dying at work and not being found till days or weeks later. And I worry that his body might be in the building somewhere and we don't know where he's at.
Well, it's interesting because there is a floor. I know the second floor I don't think is occupied by really anybody. So he could be on that ghost floor.
Well, it was like there was that bank. Somebody died at the bank in Tempe, and then somebody died at the fitness place in a tanning bed or something like that.
Exactly. So you know exactly where my brain's going.
They didn't know for a couple days or weeks or something.
I'm very worried about him, and I feel like I need to go and sweep all the floors to make sure he's okay.
Do you know his name?
No, I have no idea what his name is. I know what he looks like, though.
Does he usually go to the third floor, the second floor, the first floor? Where does he get off?
I think he's on the third floor.
Okay.
I haven't been in the elevator with him. Yes.
Oh, okay.
He comes in right as I'm as the elevator doors are showing. Bye. Talk to you you know what I mean.
What color is his hair?
His hair is like a dirty ashy blonde.
Okay.
Is he younger, older?
He's younger.
You know what?
I think we're right about the same age.
I'm sitting there thinking where you park is right kind of in the front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Kyle parks over there too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of I thought for a second that maybe he's on vacation. But I think that's rude if you go on vacation and leave your car parked there.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Leave your car parked it. If I go and I leave my car here, I leave it in the parking lot, in the structure. What do you call it?
The garage?
The big garage, yeah.
For sure.
If he is on vacation, then we need to have a little sit down with that guy if he left his car there.
I mean,
but
I
if
had
he's
the
not on
same
vacation and he's
thoughts.
dead, then I take that back.
I feel the same way. Because I did think, I was maybe he's on vacation. And then I was well, why would you park your car here?
Right.
So then it just led to me being he's dead in the building.
How do you know he's not just in here working harder than you?
He might be.
Getting here before you and staying after you.
He might be. I don't know. But I found that very odd.
Yeah.
Is he the security guard? Because there's that security guard here.
It is not the security guard.
But the car hasn't moved at all,
Has
is what
not
you're saying.
moved. That
So it's
car
not like he's
has
left
not
and
moved.
come back.
No.
Okay, so when I go out and see where your
dun.
car is he to the right of you, to the left of you? What is he?
He's to the left of me.
And what kind of car is it? It's
It's like a white, I don't know, a white Toyota.
Is he a bigger
sedan.
guy or is he a bigger guy or a smaller guy?
I think an average sized
Okay,
man.
because I think I know who you're talking about. He usually comes in with the Starbucks when I see him.
Oh,
And
I don't think I've ever seen him with the Starbucks.
And I have not
maybe.
seen him lately either.
Yeah, it's
But
very...
you come in an hour before her, so you've seen
I was gonna
somebody.
say, it's probably a
You and her
different guy.
are not seeing the same person.
Another white car guy, maybe.
There's no way you're seeing the same.
And you park on a different side.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
just
but you see him coming from Peyton's side. I
But
see
I
him in the
usually
elevator.
always beat him. It's weird. Anyways, he might have been here earlier and might be staying later. And if that's the case, good for you, sir. But
Okay,
I'm
well, let's
worried
remember.
about you.
Let's put a pin on this story and remember, maybe next week we can, go down and look. If the car's still there, we'll go down and look from the
there's-
third floor.
There is weird
early.
stuff going on, down our street. There's all kinds of weird, activity happening. Maybe he got caught up in it.
Yeah.
Well, when you say weird activity, what are you talking about?
Well, I saw somebody lighting a fire in the middle of the street today. That was weird.
Okay.
We got lots of people that are, just kind of drifting around in the middle of the
A
night.
lot of drifters.
A lot of people living under the bridges. It's happening.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let me tell you, that's where your brain went, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let me tell you some place where my brain went for no reason at all. And I don't want you guys to poo-poo it. I just want you to have fun with my thought process here, okay? So I think I came up with a beef between Kanye and Taylor Swift. That's my own beef that I think they're having. I have my own beef with people, and then I don't know if you ever had a beef with somebody. It's not real. It's in your own head. Then you find out that they don't even know what you're talking about. The person you have a problem with.
Perceived confrontation, I call it.
Right. So a year and a half ago, Dutch, my son, got me this Yeezy hoodie. Okay, it's a Kanye's brand Yeezy. And the thing that bothers the hell out of me about this hoodie, first of all, there's no logo. There's nothing. You don't know that it's like, if anything, I want it to be Yeezy so I can go wherever I go. Oh, that guy's got a Yeezy hoodie. But it has no logo, no brand. You don't know what it is. It was rolled up in the trunk of my car last night. And I went to Dutch's game and I was cold and I pulled it. And I walked into the arena. When I walked to the arena, he looked at me and he was like, Yeezy? Like he knew. And I was like, okay, great, man. That's cool. The problem with this hoodie is it has no pockets in the front.
That's annoying.
And I keep trying to put my hands in there and there's no pockets. But there's a hoodie. Okay? There's a hood, no pockets. A couple weeks ago, I bought the Taylor Swift merch. And it has pockets, no hoodie.
But it looks like a hoodie with no hood.
With no hoodie. And just part of me was like, I don't know who was first. Like the Kanye thing, like was Kanye like, I'm gonna put out this Yeezy brand, this hoodie, but no pockets. And then Taylor was like, did you see the Kanye merch? Okay, we're gonna put out the hoodie with pockets, no hood. Like I can't get out of my head.
Like they wanted to be the exact opposite.
And see
or
what
they're
sells more.
trolling. They're trolling the Yeezy hoodie.
Something like that, because it does. This is so annoying. Not having pockets to put my hands in.
I've seen you go there a few times this morning. And
I thought you said that the Taylor Swift hoodie came from the Chiefs people.
Somebody told me that because they had the Chiefs.
Yeah,
but I'm not saying
we're not going there. We're going with your theory.
No. It still could have been like, what can we? Kanye came out with a line. What are we going to do?
Right, you tipped her off.
Well, Travis's company has this.
Yeah.
So let's do
I'm
this.
following.
Then.
Well, then that answers your question that Taylor Swift came second and Kanye had it first. So she
Right.
probably was like, I need to one-up him.
Also, I think your Taylor Swift hoodie is the Tortured Poets Department
Yes.
merch,
way after.
which came way
Way
after
after
that.
you.
Because I remember when you got that sweatshirt, it was quite a while ago.
Do we know if Taylor had hoodies like this for other tours?
No, we
do
do
you know?
not.
Noah, do you know? Do you know?
I would say yes.
Oh, you know, you're just
he's
defending
just
her.
He
Yeah.
would say
You're
yes.
something.
Or so have
What?
all had weird clothing items like that. Like instead of t-shirts, she'll have baby tees
And
I can't buy a
cardigans.
shirt because that's
But
what
baby tees are just in right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can find a baby tee at any concert,
He's
I
just-
think, right now. That's just like what's fashionable.
Noah's an over Taylor merch defender since he's
Yes.
bought so much of it in his lifetime.
He would say
Yeah.
she came first.
Yes.
I don't necessarily know if it's like, if it maybe, would you then say, if you're going on this feud theory,
Yeah.
right? Like
We're
we're
gonna
just
roll with
going,
it.
we're diving
Right.
in, right? Because Taylor came afterward, it's Taylor trolling Kanye.
Yes. Yes, I would think it's that.
Which is kind of funny.
It
Because
just-
I think you've got one of the best. Like, I love screwing with people, especially like competitors. I do little things because I know they're watching. Little things.
Okay.
And I think it gets them.
So you leave them Easter eggs.
But I don't know.
So you think in this thing, you think Kanye sees the Taylor hoodless hoodie, and he's like, I came up with the pocketless hoodie,
Yeah.
and now she's got a hoodless hoodie.
Yeah.
We got to go back to the drawing board and come up with something totally new.
Yeah.
I bet you
Like,
might be
I
onto
do
something.
things on the show to see if, and then I'll watch our competitors copy exactly what I did. And I specifically did it for them.
And you're like,
and I'm like,
I
Throwing
see
them a
you.
bone.
Losers. Like, watch, this debate will come up on another show next week.
The newest Taylor Kanye feud.
Yeah, right?
All over merch.
Hoods and pockets.
That's the guy who's in charge of the marketing department, Oliver Murch. Kyle said Oliver Murch.
He was born.
All
That's
of
insane.
He was
their
born to do that
merch.
gig.
What's your name? Oliver Murch?
If your name is Oliver Merch and you don't work in merch for some artist, what are you doing?
This is going to sound kind of crazy, but my brain's all over the place. I read a Bible verse every morning.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Have a great day. Christmas wish. No, I read a Bible verse in the morning, and it's tied into this Bible that I have. It's a coach's Bible. And it talks about, today's verse was about, staying true to yourself and know who you are. And it did a whole thing on, like, back in the day, and I've talked about this before, people being a baker. What do you
Yeah.
for a living? I'm a baker.
Should be a baker.
And your last name is Baker, right? And then my mind was blown by this in the Bible verse, or in the story. Like, people named Thompson or Johnson, they were named that because they were John's son. They were Tom's son.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I know, and I was like, wow, Bible. I didn't know that. So now whenever I meet someone named Tom, last name's Thompson or Johnson, somewhere along their bloodline, they were John's son. And then they decided to call you Dave. Who's that? That's Dave. That's John's son. Well, who's the other guy? Oh, that's his brother. What's his name? He can't be Johnson. No. We'll call him Dave Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your brain is wild.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.
The Bible, Kyle.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.